Yeah, we're obviously 20 runs short. But in saying that, I don't think we minded batting first. We know that, if we can set the platform up and we can get 200 to 220 with our bowling attack on the day, and our history, I think we've always defended 200. It wasn't one that we were dreading. I just think we lost wickets at crucial times of the game, and therefore we didn't manage to get that extra 20 runs like we hoped for. In all honesty, they outplayed us tonight, so it's a bit of a wake up call. I don't think it's the end of the world. In all honesty, the team's got a really, we're clicking really nicely. With just probably one or two things that we need to sharpen up with bat, ball, and in the field as well. So I don't see it being too dreading. Again, we have the skills in the group to make sure that we can win. I think it comes Friday. And the guys will definitely be up for it. They'll definitely sharpen up where we need to. And I'm sure we'll be able to put in a good performance, and the team will be up for it. I think they actually outplayed us there. They batted really, really well. We weren't as clinical as we have been in the past with the ball. We weren't as clinical as we have been with the bat and in the field. So, they put in a really good performance tonight, and they deserve to beat us. But again, it's something that it's in our control. If we know we sharpen up that extra 5, 10, 50%, that we can blow teams out the water. So that will kind of be the discussions going forward. It's just making sure that we are sharper, we execute better, and our thinking's a lot better. I think it wasn't a lot of turn on offer, but I think with the short boundary in play, with the wind hustling across the ground, made it quite easier to go hard at balls that you might not necessarily go hard at if you're centre wicket with no wind. So, I mean, they played some incredible shots. They used the small boundary and the big boundary really, really well. And obviously nullified the spin threat, I guess. It was more of a defensive role today rather than an attacking role, I think, due to the conditions of the wickets and the size of the ground and the wind. So, yeah, hopefully we get a centre wicket. Like you say, Mitch has been so important for us. He's an attacking spinner. He's not really a defensive spinner. So hopefully, going forward, it will bring him more into the game. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Like you said, we lost wickets at wrong times. If you had Hardik and Sky batting in the last 2 overs, we excess 200, and then it's a different game completely. But he's one of the best players to play the game in T20 cricket, and if he makes a decision, the team will always stand by him. So he felt that was the right decision today, and he obviously played incredibly well to get us out of a little bit of a hole and get us a competitive total on the board. Like I say, we're 20 runs short tonight. Oh, it was enough strategy put into today's game. Yeah, there always is. It was another complete game where the staff behind closed doors worked tirelessly to make sure that we switched on with regards to those things. The information's all there, same as every other game. It's just a fact that we didn't execute as well as we wanted to tonight, and like I say, nothing will go unchanged going into the next game. It's just maybe we'll be a bit sharper and hopefully execute a lot better. Yeah, I guess that's what makes the IPL so good, is that it really comes down to the last game, in tomorrow's game. So it's always competitive. Every team has such good players, local and overseas players, and it shows you even when you're out of the competition, like last night, CSK, they can turn anyone over. Every team's dangerous. So it does make it interesting going into tomorrow. Obviously, we've got our focus on, I think, at Friday already, and just making sure that if we do our basics right and we look after our in-team performance, there's enough in that change room, hopefully, to get us over the line. Yeah, I think, tricky conditions. There was a lot of wind up there, which is obviously not really seen on TV, but I think they outfielded us, especially on the ground, and that always makes such a big difference in T20 cricket. So, it's one of those things that I said we need to sharpen up for going into Friday's game, and obviously, hopefully, post-Friday, but it's like I said, we'll be putting in the work to make sure that, those half chances really go away, and we're a lot smarter and a lot tighter.